Hey, Vegas Ghost Girls, how are you? How you been? I'll be right with ya. Hey, Eli, how you doing? What's going on? I'll be right with you guys. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Tired, but doing okay. Thank you for asking. Trying to get everything started up, running good. Trying to, at least. All right. Did you guys want to be on the list for a reading? Thank you for following, Gamer Man. How are you? That scared the crap out of me. All right, Eli, I got you down. It's one thing about these notifications. They scare the crap out of me, but they keep me awake. They keep me awake. I will say that. All right. Got these out. Getting everything situated. Hey, Ron. How you doing, hon? Hey, Champagne. Happy St. Patty's Day to you, too. How are you? What's going on? How are you guys? I keep thinking today's Monday, so I keep wanting to ask you guys, how was your weekend? If anybody would like to be added to the list, just let me know. Yeah, Freaky Geek hasn't come in yet, so I haven't seen any coffee or any tea. Okay, I'll put you down on the list. Okay. Do. Do. Trying to get everything ready for you guys. I can't wait till my desk comes. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Do. Ron's in there gambling away. How are how blah, blah, I can't. My first sentence of the live stream, and I can't even speak. How is everybody? What's going on? Don't mind the double bots. I still went through and tried to fix that, and I have no clue what's going on with it. I just don't know. How is everybody? Hopefully you all had a great Monday and you're having a great St. Patrick's Day. It don't seem like St. Patrick's Day this year. Hey, Anton, how you doing? How you doing? You know, it just don't seem like it for some reason. Oh, that's okay. You can gamble all you want. You know, I think with everything going on, it's just I'm not seeing green beer being advertised, nothing. Nothing. Hopefully everybody is doing well. It's been a crazy, crazy day. I think it's because it's my Monday. So I'm dragging ass a little bit. All right. Who else wants to be put on the list? So far, we have Eli and Champagne. Anybody else want to be put on the list? My hands are freezing. Yeah, we're not here yet. Nobody's shutting down anything yet. Okay, Anton, I'll put you on the list. Anchorage has started. Hey, Jesse, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, so Anchorage has started, but they haven't. All right, I'll put you on the list, hon. But they haven't here. Good. Good to hear you. Good. All right. You can get started. Eli, do you have a question, or would you like just a general reading? Ron's always up to no good. Ooh, spill the tea, spill the tea. General? Okay. All right. All right. It looks like you have been almost like you want to be doing something, but you're relying on others' opinions. You're relying on opinions of other people. Which you shouldn't. If you want to do something, just do something. Don't worry about anybody else, basically. It looks like you are going to get some relief in that area, though, or enhanced joy. So I don't know if you're, like, going to realize this or not. But you're putting in some, like, fruitless efforts because of these opinions. And you need to let that go. You need to do you, basically. Let's see. You're terrorizing yourself, Eli. You're analyzing everything. It's like I don't know why, but I get this feeling that you want to start something and you're worrying about it too much. You're over analyzing it too much. Don't do that. Just do it. You're in between surrender and trapped, which surrender is basically like you feel like you're in a hopeless situation, and trapped means you're desperate. So hey Tommy, how you doing? Because of all this way of thinking. It's only because of this way of thinking. You need to let that go. But you had the remorse card came up, which is refusal to let that go. Let's see you know what? Let me see what you need to surrender to. I love these cards because they let you know, like, the little things that you never think of letting go. Let's see. Surrender to silence in quiet meditation or contemplation. Yeah. Let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can be healing and replenish you. So don't let others dictate what you. Hey, Vegas, welcome back. Don't let others dictate what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? You want to do something, go for it. I'm going to give you. Actually, you know what? Let me give you one of these. Once you start, this is the card you got. Once you start laughing, you start healing. If you aren't ready to laugh at what's going on, then laugh at something else. The internet is filled with ridiculous shit. Laugh at that or call up your best friend who you trust to make fun of your problems in that loving, brutal way that they do. Just start laughing. You don't have anything to lose. So I feel like I know you're usually a fun-loving guy, having fun with everybody, but something's bothering you and you haven't gotten that, like you're faking it, faking laughing. You know what I mean? So find something that'll make you barrel laugh. That's not the word I'm looking for. Not barrel laugh. What's the word I'm like really bust out laughing. Gut wrenching laugh. You know what I mean? But don't let out anybody else or anybody else's opinion stop you from what you're wanting to do. Does that make sense, Eli? Hopefully it does. Good to hear, Tommy. Good to hear you doing good. Okay. So keep that in mind as you go along, on your daily. Sit there and think about things like, does that make me happy? No. Stay away from it. Does this make me happy? Yeah, it kind of does. Go into that situation. You know what I mean? Do you. I hope that helped, hon. Your guides and everybody want you to do you. Yes, indulge in that pizza. Get the kind of pizza you want. Oh, you're welcome, Champagne. Yeah, that's true. He did. Ron's the pizza pusher. Okay, Champagne, we'll give you a general. No problem. And if you're new here, the way this works is I usually start out with these cards. And then whatever deck pulls me, that's the deck that I go for. And, either verifying or getting a smoother answer or just in general, what you guys need to hear. You're very welcome, Eli. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. All right. Okay, it looks like you, Champagne, this is for you. Hey, Patrick, how you doing, hon? Hope all is well. It looks like you went through some heartache. Like you're in the middle of being relieved of the situation, but it bruised your ego a little bit. But it looks like you're going through this change of where you're in the shadow of your former self. And could be some conflicts that arise from that. Like somebody don't like you changing. You know what I mean? Like people are saying to you, well, yeah, wow, you changed. But you're fearing this. You're fearing changing, whether it be in you're regretting it. You're regretting changing, but you're right in that middle. You're coming along. You're coming along. You're right in that middle of basically misadventure and embracing change. So you're getting there. But right now you have to look at it kind of like, hey, Jim, how you doing? Kind of like you're wasting energy not changing, if that makes sense. But you're going forward. You're almost at, the reason I say that is the card came up like that. You're right in the middle of that wasted energy and embracing change. So you're right there. Now you're coming out of the Magician, which means that's self-empowerment. So let that run through you. Keep letting that run through you. Be careful that you don't lust for power and be driven by greed. Good to hear, Jim. Good to hear. Kind of like manifest what you need in your life right now, not what you want. So I know there's a fine line there. Sometimes just be careful of that. Oh, nice. The last card that I pulled up was Prepare for Success. So, yeah, Jim, I can put you on the list. No worries. So it's going to come around. You just have to give that little extra push. Oh, good, Champagne. Let me go ahead and grab you one of these cards. These ones were calling to me. I don't feel anything over there. The only approval I need is my own. That's the card you got. The only approval I need is my own. So don't worry about others. I feel like the people that are, they're jealous. They're jealous that you can change, if that makes sense. But I hope that helped. Just watch what you're doing, and when manifesting for yourself, watch that it's not getting into the side of the, oh, I want this, I could have this, which you could, but this isn't the time for it. Just manifest like what you need right now, if that makes sense. Is there anybody in chat right now? Okay. Okay. And it's so hard when it's family members. It's so hard. But you have to, like I told Eli, you have to do you. You know what I mean? Is there anybody in chat right now that wants to be added to the list? I don't want to lose anybody. I don't want to, but Champagne, I hope that helped. I hope that helped with you. And thank you for letting me read for you. You are very welcome. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. All right. Anton, you are next. Do you have a question, hon, or do you want a general? Add you? I sure can, Patrick. I sure can. Of course. Okay. Sure, if we have time at the end, Eli, we can do that. Remind me, though. If I start ending the stream and I didn't, remind me, because I forget all the time. I'm old. Don't be afraid. Well, that's popping out at me. All right. Ooh, all right. Going through some self-forgiveness, looks like. You're letting the past rest. Give him the good ones. Which one are those ones? Oh, God, the whole deck wants to come out at me. It wouldn't be Shadows of the Moon's readings without the whole deck flying out and landed on the... Of course you can be added. Okay, Patrick. Tommy, I can add you, of course. You want a general? All right. When I get to you, I'll probably ask again. Because, again, I am old and I forget. Aw, jeez. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, Anton, what I see coming up for you is whatever this is, it came up self forgiveness. Okay. Letting the past rust, putting the past to rest. Okay, Eli. Um, and I see that happening with the death card coming up. You're letting go of something in the past. That in turn brings a celebration. You have the Three of Cups. So that's a celebration of family and friends. And almost like I feel like because you put that to rest, whatever it was in the past, you put it to rest. And you're a much happier person because of that. So you're out really celebrating. You're not like faking it, like hanging with friends and having a good time, but not really being in the present, if that makes sense. I see it more now. Once you do this and you forgive yourself for whatever this is in the past and you let it go, you can really enjoy yourself and just, you know what I mean? Truly have fun with friends and family. Now, either you or somebody else is kind of being a little bit penny pinching. You might have to be, especially this day and time, you know. Um, but be careful you don't, and that's cool to be penny pinching, but make sure you don't turn into like the mean miser, like Uncle Scrooge. You know what I mean? You don't want to turn into somebody like Scrooge. It looks like somebody in your life is trying to be the bully. But it looks like what I don't know if this is like the feel I'll tell you the feeling I get. Almost like I don't know if your beliefs are changing, but somebody's like, "No, you cannot believe like that. You have to believe this way." Because the bully came up and committed to sacred deeds, and that's usually like, you know, pasture work or stuff like that. So I don't know if like you've had a change of heart on beliefs or somebody else has and you're telling them, no, you got to believe this way. But I see somebody devoted to God's work. And you're right between, and maybe it's you. You're because the justice card, in between the justice card, which is order and truth, like learning the new, not new, but learning what you believe in leads to the Ace of Swords, which is all about clarity. If any of this is making sense. Hold on a minute here. These guys? Are you calling me? Faceless Ghost and the Haunted Ghost, or the Haunted Girl, sorry. So when that card comes up, to me that means, like, you know, remember the little thing with the little devil on one side and the little angel, like you're fighting with yourself. I don't want to say the voices, but they are, it's you fighting with yourself. Like you want to believe one thing, but you're leading down this path, or you want to believe something, but something else puts a twist in that. Like, how did that happen if this happened? If that makes any sense. You got the magic circle, which is protect yourself. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. But I'm loving this self-forgiveness and being really, really, truly happy. I do see that happening. Is anything resonating with you, Anton? Let me go through and make sure I didn't miss any of your messages. I don't think so. If I missed any of your guys' messages, I'm sorry. To me, what the sum up is that you basically don't fight what comes to you. If something resonates with you, it resonates with you. You can't help that. So if somebody is telling you to change that, or maybe you're telling yourself, don't let it. Just go down your path, if that makes sense. Like, go down your path and don't let anybody else influence what you think. There's nothing wrong with that. Even if you're fighting with yourself. Because there are going to be times, that you're fighting with yourself. Because you can't believe what this is popping into your head. And I think the reason you're feeling open-ended with the readings and that is because right now you're building your path. So we can all change our path at any time. You know what I mean? At least that's what I believe. So to me, what the cards are doing, they're like steering you, telling you it's okay to think this way or that way. You know what I mean? Just don't overindulge and don't be basically an asshole about it, if that makes sense. But they're not going to tell you the outcome. There's multiple outcomes that could happen. It depends on what you choose to do. If that makes any sense. I hope it did. When it comes to whatever you believe in, guides, guardians, if you feel it resonates with you, I can understand that, Patrick, definitely. But if it resonates with you and you're not breaking any laws, then what, I can understand that. I can understand that, Anton. I can totally get that. It's not only, even you say you're stubborn. I think we're all stubborn when it comes to certain passions. You know what I mean? We're all stubborn when it comes to things that we believe in. because we're so passionate about it. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the arguing. How long do you want to argue with yourself when, if you're feeling something is right? I hope I'm explaining this right. It's what I'm feeling, though. I mean, it's kind of like it takes me back to when, like, before my family and everything, only select few knew that I was um a witch. Only a select few knew that I was into reading tarot, and all that other stuff. Now, and I think more or less it's because I'm older and I don't care anymore what people think. Um, like I would never put anything, a little hint here and there on my Facebook where all my friends and family are. You know what I mean? Um, but now I share whatever I want to. Unless it, has something to do with me bitching about my ex-husband and my kids see. That's a different story. But anything else that's not going to hurt anybody or whatnot, it's just me being me, I do it now. Because I don't, this is me. It's who I am. I'm not ashamed of that. And that's the feeling I get, you know what I mean, of having to hide what I truly feel. And that's the worst feeling in the world. Ever since I started just being me, you know, it's been awesome. So I hope that kind of helps you in a way. Well, I hope it helps you in all the ways, but you know what I mean? Okay, Anton. If you feel the need, you are very welcome, hon. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for letting me read for you. I wish I could, we're all not going to get the answers we seek. That's the one thing that, I hate. Um, if I was that kind of person, I would love to tell everybody what they want to hear, but I can't do that. I feel it's a disservice. And I think right now because you're in such a everything can change with an instant. I think that's why it's so open-ended. But they want you to do you, basically. Hey, Blue, how you doing, hon? How you doing? Patrick, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Jim. It's one of those things where you get older and you're just like, I don't care. I've lived this much of my life. I can give Ron a card, of course. I miss it. Oh, hey, it's only me. How are you? Ron, did you want a card? Exactly, Patrick. Exactly. I'm not one to, I feel that if I sit there and sugarcoat it or do anything like that, it's a disservice. You are very welcome, Anton. Anytime, hon. Anytime. Of course, Blue. I don't know if you're Patrick, I don't know if you I know our town and I know the town that I come from in New York. They're doing things where there's a if you have like an online bulletin board where people are taking like names and that of people who can't get out and helping each other. You know what I mean? Bringing food or whatever they need. Probably not toilet paper, but okay, I got you on the list, Ron. Yeah, Patrick, I hear you. That's about how I am. Okay. Jesse, you're next, hon. Did you have a question or do you want just a general reading? I hope everybody's having a great day, though. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I keep forgetting that. It don't feel like St. Patrick. General? Okay. We can sure do that. There you go, Jim. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. I mean, anybody who came, let me get this straight though. I mean, anybody that came over to my house, any of my apartments or anything, they knew that, I mean, I'd had in my dining room, that's where my crystal ball sat, that's where my altar sat. So, you know, they knew. All right, Jessica. All right, Jessica. I got that you're putting up a brave front here. Um, and the cards are basically telling you to trust in that higher power. Don't get lazy because you're going to miss an opportunity if you haven't already. Um, and you're longing for something sustainable. Meaning money wise. It like almost like you're looking for a certain job or um you just want to be stable, basically. It does look like there's some tensions rising or has. Um somebody has no, like you're standing up, and I think this was what the bravery is coming in, that you're standing up and you're saying, hey, you know what, I'm not tolerating this no more, if that makes sense. That's what I said, Jim. I haven't seen any advertisements for green beer, but it looks like you're terrorizing yourself too. You're analyzing things too much, you're over analyzing, and that in turn is terrorizing yourself, and you don't need to do that. And because of this whole just letting it go by, I think that's what they mean about lazy too, is that you get like almost overwhelmed. Like you know what you want to do, but you don't know how to go about doing it, which in turn makes you not want to do anything, if that makes sense at all. Um, because they're showing destructive habits. Okay, yes, that anxiety. That's yeah. Believe, and I've dealt with that for years, and it's hard. It's hard to do anything and not feel overwhelmed. But it does look like there might be some gossip and cattiness going on. Um, like there's like a spy in the camp. So somebody might be starting this stuff. You know what I mean? And that's causing your anxiety, but you don't realize it. Like somebody might be talking shit and your subconscious is hearing it, but you're not hearing it, if that makes any sense. So that's where the anxiety comes from, is little things that our subconscious picks up. But I do see, and the 8 of coins came up, which is gainful employment. And it's going to be a distraction for you. Be careful of not being careless. But hold on one second. I hear you over here. So be careful that somebody close to you is like that they're not talking shit. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So the cards that came up when I asked what was coming up, you got discovering the truth. So you're going to stand in the light of truth. Like this person that's talking shit, you're going to find out who it is. There's no doubt about it. After all this happens, you got first light, which is beginning a new cycle, like starting over and feeling good and, getting things back in track. Because we do. When we suffer from anxiety, we're like paralyzed. But then the In the Flow came up, which is smooth sailing, which is a beautiful card. So it's going to flow in the right way. Let me get... Always talking mess. Okay. Okay. So what they want you to do, whoever you believe in, the card you got was I feel abundant and live a rich life now. Have that in mind. Keep that in mind. I feel abundant and I live a rich life now. Somebody else is calling, but I don't know who it is. Is it you guys? One more. Beautiful. I am an animal of earth and I deserve to be free. Why as this is what it says. Here's your card for you, okay? Why as humans do we lock ourselves in cubicle cages and rage our energy on nonsense that in no way contributes to our happiness and freedom? No other species on Earth is worried about Facebook status, an urgent email from a boss, or that sleazy dress that Becky wore in the company dinner. Release your judgments, rediscover your relationships with Mama Earth, and run like a fucking antelope out of control. What a beautiful card. I love these cards. I really do. And the reason I got them was I was always called to them, and it took me a while to get them, but I was always called to them because I feel like they spoke what we needed to hear. And that truly spoke, I feel like, what you needed to hear. You know what I mean? So I hope that helped in some way, hon. I really do. I think once you get out of that, I think once you break that that tension where you're like, I'm not dealing with this no more. I would think it'll start anew. Everything will start anew. People are like, whoa, Jesse's standing up. So I hope that helped, honey. Thank you so much for letting me read to you, or read for you, I should say. Not read to you. But I definitely feel it was an awesome reading. I definitely, Where'd my pen go? There it is. Okay, so I got Jim's next, then Patrick, then Tommy, then Blue, then Ron, then Eli. If there's anybody else in chat, you are very welcome, hon. My pleasure. My pleasure. What cards are these? Which ones, Jim? These ones? I have no clue what they're called, unless there's a box nearby. I'm so bad when it comes to what cards are called. No. Oh my God, damn it. That scared the hell out of me. Thank you so much, Jesse, for the ice cream. Miranda, hi, how are you? As I said last night, D-Live is going to give me a heart attack. Thank you, Jess. Thank you so much for the ice cream. I appreciate it so much. These are, I think they're Rage Crate cards. I know that's not what they're called, but yeah, I don't have the box. I've been throwing everything in here because of the fact that I'm waiting for my new desk that hasn't come yet. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what they are, Jim. I think the box is out there in the living room. Yes, I have you down, Eli. I have you down. Okay, Jim's next. Did you have a question, hon, or just a general reading? But see, that's the thing. With different people, I'm pulled to different cards. And they're like, wow, me, read me. I mean, that's how the cards are. Not you people. Ron, is that wine for me? Did you want a general reading, Jim, or did you want to? Yeah, sorry, I don't know what. I'm so bad when keeping boxes and knowing my cards. I just know them by feelings. That's why. But did you want a general, or did you have a question? Just a general? We can do that. We can do that. Oh, Jim, you got a message coming through. Hold on a minute. Oh. Hey, Zach. See? Hold on, Jim. You got a message from heaven coming through. Whoever this is wanted. Wow. I don't know who this is. But they wanted you to know it was their time to go. They have no pain anymore, and their mind is free. Okay, Jim? I don't know who it's from or anything like that. Hey, Zach. But that was a strong freaking pull. Have you been thinking about anybody or anything that has passed? That was a strong, wicked, like chill pull. That was crazy. That's the first time. Oh, beautiful, Jim. Beautiful. Okay. So, with that being said, yeah, those were good cards. I mean, that was just, I don't know, Jim, if you had somebody recently pass away or whatnot, but they wanted that message. I mean, that was, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jim. So there you go. There you go. That was a wow. I can't even explain what I felt to how I was pulled to those cards. I mean, it was strong. So the cards that I pulled was right now, it looks like you're going through some saving and planning. Um, and what's cool is you got the redemption card, which is achieving the impossible. So something that you thought could never happen is going to happen in a good way, though. And you're fighting for it. You got the Knight of Swords, which is a valiant warrior, you know. You're fighting for it, and there you go. Okay. Letting you know that they're together. Yeah, I could see that. They were strong, I'll tell you that much. um wow, it was almost like they bypassed my guardian angels, you know what I mean? My spirit guides, and was just like, nope, it's going to her. Sure, of course, Zach. Okay, so with that being said, it looks like, yeah, like I said, you're saving and planning to do something, um, and you're fighting hard for it. Um, it looks like you had a painful past with family problems going on, but you confronted bad habits, whether it be somebody else having bad habits or whatnot. And for a while, it might have felt like you were an aimless drifter, um, and that you were running away. But you got the Knight of Coins, which is the fruitful farmer. Now, to me, that the message I got from the cards is basically you had to go through this to get to here. Because if you didn't go through this, you wouldn't have got to here. You would have got to somewhere else that wasn't the right way for you. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, this is all going to come to an end in a good way. Um wow, beautiful. Okay. And yeah, we got Six of Swords moving forward. Nice. Okay, Jim. Okay. Um yeah, where something happened where it was like you had a little bit of a bruised ego there. Um and you kind of went through some, you're still in the midst of it where you have that bruised ego, but in between that and the and agony, basically. Somebody was manipulating. But you got to the Five of Wands, which is rise to the occasion. So everything's going to come to bear that fruit. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me, but like I said, I get the strong feeling that you had to go through this to get there. It going through this hardship and pain and everything put you in that right mind of, all right, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to do me, and boom. Now everything's going to start to happen, if that makes sense. Okay. Because it wouldn't be a reading without cards going flying. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward the positive situations in your life. Right, I understand that, Jim. I get that. Emergence, creations, resurrection, magician. So you're in that time right now where you are manifesting everything. You know what I mean? You've gotten to that point to where you are at that ripe point in your life where you are manifesting stuff and getting things done. So you're going to be golden. You're going to be golden, Jim, which is awesome to hear. I mean, I hate that you went through all that stuff, whatever it was, but you had to get your mindset right, if that makes sense. And they wanted you had to go through that to get to where you are now, if that makes any sense. I hope that helped a little bit, at least. Oh, pretty rainbows. I love all the icons you guys are doing. Those are pretty. There's Zach. Love it. Love it, love it. Where are you, Zach? Are you on? Oh, D-Live. Okay. There you go. There you go. And if you didn't have that push would you do it if you didn't have that push of going through that heartache or whatnot and being true to yourself? I can't do the icon, like those kind of icons. Are you pasting and putting them in there? Like, how do you do? I don't even know how to do a roller. My smiley face comes up stupid. Not stupid, but you know what I mean? It just comes up like this. You know how I say hi to everybody and I do my smiley face? That's what it comes up. No, that's okay, Zach. How do you do the icons? Eli, I know how to do them on YouTube. I know how to do those ones. I just don't know how to do the smileys on D-Live. Patrick, you're next, hon. Did you want a general or do you have a question? Oh, you do it with the emojis on your phone. That's how people are doing them. Okay. That I get. Hey, Oracles and Beyond, how are you? So good to see you. General? Okay, Patrick. Hey, peace, love, and hope. How you doing, hon? Hope everybody's having a good St. Patrick's Day. I would offer green beer, but I don't have any at the moment. Ladybugs. There's that cat getting beamed up by the UFO. I love that. I freaking love that. I should steal that, but I'm my icons. I need to get more viewers on my D Live so I can add more things. All right, Patrick. So what I see going on, Patrick, is there's somebody that was like the bum. They're misusing power, and it's causing you terror. There you go, green beans. That'll do it for St. Patty's Day. But this whole thing that happened to you, it's kind of like Jim's almost like I don't feel like you had to go through it to get where you are now, because right now you're frozen in fear. That's what I see is confusion and frozen in fear. All because of this somebody had a misuse of power. That could be ignoring wisdom too. There's somebody in your, I feel that there's somebody in your life. And it's so funny because I've never seen this card. Hey, Drawer, how you doing? Dragar, I'm sorry. I'm probably butchering that. I've never seen this card before come up in my life, and it's the Fuddy Duddy, which is capable of sabotage. Somebody in your life is capable of sabotaging the little things in your life, which involve, even though they're little things, like mess with you. Do you know what I'm saying? I can understand that, Jim. But it looks like there's savings and planning going on. Be careful of a reckless warmonger. That's another hint up to who this Fuddy Duddy is. They're misusing this power. Whoever does this, these cards are awesome. I love this because they line them up right for me. Whoever this is misusing power, is that capable of sabotaging, but they're also a reckless warmonger, and they can stir up a dangerous whirlwind. Hopefully you know exactly who I'm talking about, Patrick, when it comes to this, because they're no good for you. I do see you finally standing up to them, though, showing the act of bravery, trusting your higher power. So anyway, like I'm saying, whoever this is, I see you coming out of it, though, and showing bravery. Okay. Just keep saving and planning. Okay. Keep up doing what you're doing And this person is, if you don't know who it is, they're going to come to light. This is going to give you more compassion for others. I don't know how, because you are a very compassionate person when it comes to others. But it could be in a different way. But the Knight of Wands came in. So the ending to the situation, not the ending, but you know what I mean? You're coming out, showing that bravery. The Knight of Wands came up, which is noble warrior, the noble winner. You did it right. You know what I mean? Kind of like you didn't go all spastic on them. I don't know, to be honest with you. All I know is it's the same person doing this. It's the same person doing this. They're just misusing power. Let me see. I don't know if it'll let me, but I'm going to try to see if it shows me a person. There is. Is there anybody that came in that would like a reading? There is a couple more spots on. I'll put you down, Rainbow. I'm going to try, Patrick, and see if I can figure out at least if it's male or female. Well, it's male. A male came up. Right. I mean, that was the top card. That was the one that came up right away. Let me see something. The angel cards are telling you be assertive. Be assertive with this person. Once you find out who it is, be assertive with them. Get more information. And there's something better. It makes sense? Okay. Somebody else calling me, but I don't know who it is. Let me see. I do see a relationship coming in it's growing closer. Forgiveness, the power of resolution, resolve of conflict. So that's good. Yeah, there's forgiveness coming in. Well, I think once the feeling I'm getting is once all this comes to light, that whoever they try to, stir that whirlwind up is going to see that and be like, oh, it wasn't Patrick, or it wasn't, you know what I mean? It's going to come forth that you were in the right. Okay, I remember how to say that. Rayanne? I didn't say that. I can put you on the list, yes. Is it Rayanne? Did I say that right? I believe you spelled it out for me before, or told me how to say it. Ron's got a brain freeze. All right. Yay. Okay, good. I got you. I got you on the list. I hope that helped, Patrick. Does it make sense to you? Hopefully. Before I get to the next reading, who is Tommy. Tommy, are you still here? Is there anybody else? Yeah, I know, Patrick. I'm the same way. Oh, Rainbow, did you? That's pretty cool. Did you want to, do you have a question or just a general, Tommy? Okay, peace, love, and hope. I can put you on the list. General, okay. I can squeeze you in. I always have room to squeeze you in. Try to, at least. Ron. Stop shaking your boobies, Ron. That's cool, Jim. I love when I go to move into a new place and it's like you sit there and think about how many ways you can put the furniture and all that. It's exciting. Deadpool, I love it. Oh, beautiful, Tommy. There is a warning, but you got the 10 of Cups, which is harmony and peace, and it's a beautiful card. But be careful because you got somebody that's impatient, and this person is a seeker for easy money. So be careful of that. But you're in the magician phase right now where you have the time, or not the time, but you can manifest anything. I see you committed to sacred deeds. So are you like almost like you're devoted to God's work, or at least your God's work, if that makes sense. I love this 10 of Cups here. You had to go through some stuff to get through it, though, it looks like. Okay, with this person that is seeking, like wants easy money, trust your inner value, your inner voice. It gives you that confidence. Because I'm taking it with that coming up, something about this person, you're kind of, you let get away with stuff. You know what I mean? Almost like a parent and a child, how you kind of let them get away with things and then you're like, you put your foot down, that type of thing. That's the feeling I'm getting. But I'm not saying that it's a kid, but I'm just saying it's somebody that you let get away with little things. You know what I mean? God, this is beautiful, though. All for that I'll accept that person or whatnot. I mean, you're getting the most beautiful cards. You got the 10 of Cups, like I said, and then you're honoring your true self. You are really in tune with yourself. You are really in tune with yourself. This is, honoring your true self, trusting your abilities. You know what you can do. You know what you are like right there. Right there. You're in the magician. And you're rising to the occasion, whatever this is, whether it's speaking religiously about what's going on or speaking your truth. You're right there. You're got the 5 of Wands, which is rise to the occasion. So you might get asked to speak about something that you believe in. Is any of this making sense, Tommy? A little bit? Okay. But it looks like you do have some worries, like of falling short, letting others down and whatnot. Kind of like be careful of overdoing it. The reason I say be careful of overdoing it is because you got the shirker there. That's the one that where somebody asks you to do something and you're like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And then it's like, why did I say I'd do it? That type of feeling. So be careful of that. Be careful of letting other areas of your life down. Okay? Not letting others of your life, that didn't come out right. Balance everything out. You know what I mean? Don't let other part of your life, get put on the back burner. Try to balance everything out, but don't overdo it. If you have to back off from some things, back off. Holy hell, that bird is on acid. And speed. If that makes any sense. Let me go ahead. Yeah, just be careful of burning out. Well, that's pretty. I am open and willing to live my life in new ways. Patrick. So I hope that helped in some way, Tommy. Just be the only warning I got is just basically, just be careful of burning yourself out. And be careful of this person that you tend to let little things slide with. Make sure they don't become, hey, my Ryan, my bub, how are you? Whoever this person is that you let slide, don't let them slide too much, if you know what I mean. For anybody that don't know, that Mr. Ryan Scott right there, that's my son, my handsome son. Blue, are you still around? I hope that helped, Tommy. I hope that helped. You are very welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. General? All right, Blue. What's going on, Rye? How are you, hon? I think you and Danielle need to come up to Alaska now that everything's shutting down in New York. Yeah, Rainbow. It's getting It's getting messed up. Have you been called out or anything, Ryan? For anybody who knows, Ryan's in the National Guard. All right, Blue. Oh, nice. You're right there. Oh, Blue. You are right in between Inner Peace and the Ace of Cups. Hey, Haley. How are you? You are right there. And I mean, you're like, it came up like dead center. So, what that tells me, because the Ace of Cups is like a hello. You know what I mean? Like somebody coming into your life. You have been working on yourself a lot with self-improvement, it seems like. And you're getting to that point. I might, if he wants a reading. You're right at that point where you're toppling over. You've gotten worked on yourself so much that you're pulling somebody towards you. Like somebody's taking notice. Do you know what I mean? Be careful of this. Let me go ahead and get a few more cards here. There's somebody though that you are scared to speak up to, and whoever this person is, they're a powerless coward. They're a wimpy winner, or wimpy whiner, if that makes sense. But make sure I didn't miss anybody. I don't know if they're in your life right now, but stay alert. Let's put it that way. Whatever is going on, you're embracing the change. You're embracing the change, and it might cause you a little bit of misery, or you know what I mean, that discord, that pull away from some things, but it's to benefit you. And it could be that person that's causing you this. How you doing, Haley? How are you? Oh, I see a first date coming up. You got the Two of Cups, which to me it's in the same direction as the Ace of Cups, which is a new hello. So, I mean, it looks like that you're going to be fearful. But I don't see anything bad going on. But it does look like, because of all these changes, like if something comes into your life that you're oh, cool, Haley. Okay. Very cool. When you experience pain, now that you've worked on yourself, you feel it, but you're not wallowing in it. Like before, you might have wallowed in it a little bit, but because you've been changing yourself and everything and working on yourself, you experience it, but you're not wallowing in it. Does that make sense? So if things don't work out, you're not like stuck there. Do you know what I mean? You're not like stuck in that depression or anything like that. Yeah, you're in that time of manifestation. You're in that time. There you go. See, yeah. You're taking I feel like you're taking control of your life, and I see Knight of Coins coming in, which is the fruitful farmer. You know, you've planted all these seeds. Now it's your time to grow, if that makes sense. Um, and Seven of Wands came in, which is all about mastery. You're mastering this, you know. Hi Taylor, how you doing? Yeah, go ahead, Haley. Hey Chanel. Hi everybody that came in. I'm so sorry. um, I want to give you an empowerment card. Let me see. To let you know that you're on the right path, Blue. Does it feel? Oh, thank you, Ron, for following. That scared me. Hey, Freaky Geek. Oh, beautiful card, Blue. Beautiful. By healing internally, I make peace with the world. Right? So it says, do you ever point the finger at all the madness around you and blame it for the shortcomings you experience? What if you turn the finger toward yourself? What would you find? Eternal madness can only affect you if you have internal voids that allow it in. When searching for faults, use a mirror and not a telescope. When you heal the shortcomings within, confrontation cannot enter. When you black out unhappiness, all that's left is happiness. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I hope that helped in at least a little bit. Whoa, you scared me. Okay.
Your desk is here.
Oh, you want to use my phone and call them and let them know that? I mean, if they.
Okay.
Okay. My desk is in Valdez. Sorry, guys. Sorry for that interruption. Finally, after a month. Yay. So, Blue, no, seriously, though, I hope that helped a lot. I know that was a great interruption. I love that. That's why I love our online bulletin board. Like, they tag me in a post, like, because it's a whole nother country, or not another country, a whole nother company from UPS. Oh, damn. I'm trying to hear what he's saying. He's calling him now. Don't worry about that, because after I do readings, I go and lay down and go to sleep. All right, Haley, hold on. Hold on. I'll put you on the list and I'll pull some heaven cards for you. Okay, Ron, you're next. Do you have a question or coffee break? Yes, I always need a coffee break. Always. Gotta wet my whistle. I hope they say we don't have to go pick it up because. Would you like a reading? Or would you like a reading? See? I'm already starting to go delirious, guys. Do you have a question, Ron? Ron's smacking that ass. Okay, Taylor, I will definitely, yeah, you're on the list. Well, I'm putting you on the list right now. But I will definitely do the reading for you. You thought you heard what here? I'm confused. So confused. Ron, did you I didn't even see that. Did you want a general reading or do you have a question, Ron? Yeah, well, my desk is in Valdez. It's not here at the place or at where I live. Yeah, it's not here, but it's in Valdez, that's good that it's in Valdez because the planes, when they don't fly, we don't get mail. I've been waiting and waiting on it and waiting on it. And I don't hear any noise out there, so I think he's off the phone. Maybe he's going down there to get it. It'd be cool. Which is weird. They shouldn't have to oh no, it's like a big huge L-shaped desk. It's gonna take him all night to put it together. Okay. Nice. It looks like, Ron, you're building a nest egg. You're didn't you get that last time? Yeah, I can put you on the list. I think you're going to be the last one though. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, I know, right? I'll hear all the banging and everything from work downstairs. Okay, Ron. Something got mismanaged. That was the first one that I found. There's something got mismanaged. Or there was some drama, a gossip going around. But it looks like okay, Haley. You got into this situation happened with this mismanagement or whatnot. Excuse me, and that's when you started doing this discipline. You disciplined yourself where you were like, I gotta save some money. I got to. Or shit's gonna go wrong. Or gonna go raw, I should say. But you built a house of power doing this. You were very strict about this, but it needed to be done. But now you're going through something that happened because I see terror, which is confusion. Oh yeah. Okay. There's some confusion going on it's scary for you. But you're complying with it. It's like you're letting it lead you and you shouldn't. The reason I say that is because you got the Eight of Swords. You're imprisoned by fear. When the Eight of Swords comes up, it's like you see how that person can walk away from around those swords, but because they're blindfolded, they're not looking through that blindfold. They're blinded by fear. They can't see that there is a way out, and that's kind of where you're at right now. I do see some almost some lusting. Welcome back, Haley. Some lusting for power from somebody. I don't know if it's from you or somebody else. Like they're trying to, I don't want to say run your life, but trying to change it for their better. Not for your better, but their better. I want to say this, that this person is fairly new in your life. Because you got the Ace of Cups. You're almost like, it's not quite the Ace of Cups, but it's going towards conflicts. And Ace of Cups is like a hello. So to me, that's telling me it's somebody fairly new in your life. But you're going to see this happen. I froze. I didn't freeze. I'm right here. Can you see me? Can you see me? Am I froze? I'm all good on YouTube side. So, Ron, if you can hear me at least. Yeah. Peace, love, and hope. Can you? Okay, you see me? Okay. Hey, Red Moon, how are ya? Okay. Ron, am I still frozen over there, or are you switching to YouTube? I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm doing good, thanks. Thanks for asking. Freaky Geek, you said that, and I was going to say peekaboo. So, Ron, I'll keep going with hopefully you're switching over to YouTube, or I unfroze on DLive. Okay. It looks like I said, this person's fairly new in your life. You gotta, and they're trying to change you for them, not for you. But you come out the victor as you got 6 of Wands. So you're gonna, hey Lisa, how you doing, hon? You're gonna realize this. Maybe Freak Geek, that could be. Zach, I'm good there. Huh. So it must have been his computer. So if he comes back in and I miss him, let him know that the reading's up there. So they're just telling you, Ron, just to stay goal-oriented, okay? Keep on what you're doing. There's probably going to be no resolution. Oh, the sound keeps stopping. That's so weird. Lisa, I stopped putting people on the list because it's 11:41. I usually stop at noon. And I still got a bunch of people. I'm sorry, hon. But anyway, there's no resolution, Ron, with this person. I mean, you're gonna have to find out about it on yourself. You know, obviously. But I do see that with this victory of you seeing this and finding out who this person is, and maybe even letting them go in your life, or at least not listening to them as much, you will be re-energized, like a new start. And I see movement with the 8 of Wands coming in. That's all about fast movement. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Hey, DP, how are you? It's 2:42 there, Zach? Yeah, it's 11:42 here. So just keep that in mind. Oh, God, see? What was it? Oh, hey, Whoop. Thanks for the follow. Beautiful. But yeah, so just keep following, keep on doing what you're doing. Just watch out for that person. And it seems like whatever this is, it's not going to last long. Okay. The next person, Miranda, are you still here, hon? It goes Miranda, Zach, Rainbow, Rayan. It's 514 there. Yeah. Peace, love, and hope, Haley, Taylor, and Chanel. Ow. And there's a tower there. Okay, Patrick. Hurry back, hon. Miranda, are you still around, hon? I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really do. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for, the lemons and the ice creams and all that over on D-Live. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry, guys, if I blew out your ears. 1244 there. All right, Zach. Zach, do you have a question or would you like a general one, hon? Thank you. Write it one more time, hon. Taylor, write it one more time. And that way I can. Oh, really, Lisa? Where at? Thank you, Zach. Oh, you guys are all so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Ron, hopefully you can see the end of your reading. On the playback on YouTube. You guys are awesome. I'm glad that you hang out with me. I really do. You guys bring a smile to my face each and every day. Zach, do you have a question or? No, I stopped all these. Why does it do that? Ugh. Oh, awesome, Jim. Okay, Freaky Geek, hurry back. I don't know. I don't know what else I could do to stop the thing. You sure, Haley? I mean, I can still do a quick. I'll still do a quick heaven cards for you. Zach, do you have a question or did you want a general reading? Did you answer me? I'm sorry if I missed your. A program that you found on YouTube? That's awesome. I see your question, Taylor. No worries. Okay, general. Better be chocolate. What's chocolate? Pizza? Chocolate pizza. White chocolate pizza. I don't know. Don't ask. Card that came flowing out at me was the Ten of Wands, Zach, which that's you have some burdens going on. You're bearing the burdens. We got some conflicts going on. But dare to dream. Beautiful. All right. Much love, Haley. Much love. Okay. So it looks like there's there's a person, the charlatan. Somebody's giving you the runaround. And it's whatever this, if it hasn't happened, be aware of it. Excuse me. Because of this charlatan here, there's a little bit of a delay and setback, but I don't feel like it's like a big setback or delay, if that makes sense. I don't feel like it's like overwhelming. You do learn a lesson throughout this, though. You do learn a lesson and you work on your self-improvement, or you have been. And you're starting to like explore the world in a different way. You're starting to look at things in a different way. You got the Page of Wands. So what that's telling me is kind of like you're like going back to kid form and looking at different things in awe. You know what I mean? Like it could be something that you stared at every day of your life, but one day you walk out your door and you're like, wow, I never seen it like that before. Welcome back, Patrick. If that makes sense, Zach. Okay. Yeah. Looking at things in different perspective. And you're regaining, it seems like whatever, you working on yourself and doing what we've discussed, about taking control of your life and everything like that. You're regaining that faith in yourself, and you're looking at things differently. That's a beautiful thing. Absolute. I mean, it's beautiful. That's all I can say. It's like a kid in a candy. You're becoming a kid in a candy store. You know what I mean? I absolutely love it. I love it. I love the feeling, the energy it's giving off. Let me see here. I feel almost giddy. You know what I mean? Yeah, unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be right now. Healing energy is flowing through you, and you're discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. So it's like you're looking at things differently, and it's resonating more than it ever has with you. What a beautiful thing to be going through, Zach. Seriously. I love the energy. It's like that kid in the candy store feeling. It's so fun. It's so fun. And like I can feel your genuine happiness. Do you know what I mean? Like the genuine happiness of exploring new things and seeing new things. I hope that made sense. Ooh, rings. Is somebody getting married? Ooh. Ooh. You are very welcome, Zach. You are very welcome. Rainbow, you're up next. Did you want a general? Okay. Okay. All right. We'll just see what they pull up. You're embracing some change. It looks like you went through some broken dreams, or going to be going through some broken dreams, but whatever this is, it's not going to stay long. I mean, you have embracing change on one side and gratitude on the other, right? So it's not going to be something that's like hugely detrimental to you, if that makes sense. Yeah, it looks like you're getting distracted. It looks like this distraction could make you crash and burn. So to me, when that comes up, that means like burnout. You know what I mean? Doing too much at once. But you got the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. So, man, with that swords coming up, it's you're getting rid of that bullshit. And you're with the Knight of Swords, that's all about being that warrior, which you are. You've powered through a lot of shit in your life. And with the Page of Swords coming up, that's all about the thinking. But don't get overly distracted. You know what I mean? I know that's hard. Believe me. Oh, nice. Okay, so you got the Hangman, looking at things in different perspectives. So something might come up that turns your way of thinking a little bit. Yeah, stop the distractions. You're looking at things a little bit differently. I don't feel like it's a full reversal of things, but it's like something is going to just tweak your mind a little bit. But you're doing things the responsible, the honorable way. And guess what came up last? Completion, the world. So this project that you are working on is coming to an end, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to give you the world. You know what I mean? The world that you should have had a while ago. I do want to give you one of these cards. Yeah. But yeah, I don't see it as the Hangman usually means looking at things at a whole different perspective. I don't feel that. I feel like it's more or less just a little, yeah, there you go. See, that's what I mean about these cards. New choices bring new results. So something's going to get tweaked a little bit. And I feel like it's something somebody said, nah, we really don't want to go there. But you like put it in a different perspective, or they put it in a different perspective, and still the main information gets there. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Hopefully it does. After I said it, I was like, that don't even freaking make sense. But I don't know how else to say it. Welcome back, Freaky Geek. Welcome back. So I hope that helped, Rainbow. Good, good. Oh, Freaky Geek, you better brought Ron some chocolate. Ran. Did I say that again? Say that right again? Hopefully. God, I hate butchering people's names, and I'm so sorry if I do. Please don't hold it against me. My tongue has other, issues going on. And the brain, we just won't even talk about the brain situation. Oh, Freaky Geek ate all the chocolate. And what his next... Okay. Well. Oh, same to you, hon. Same to you. Yeah, my brain usually don't work. It just does its own thing, kind of like my hair. Okay, so for you, hon, I got not enough, which is being frustrated, right? It also shows a lack of confidence, whether it be on your part or his part, I'm not sure. Are you, I mean, I don't know if this is you or him that I'm picking up on the energies, but feeling lost. I almost feel like it's both of you. Like, I feel like I don't know if it's him self-sabotaging himself or you self-sabotaging yourself. I feel more like it's him. Like, okay. Yeah, like right now he's feeling like lost. The card that I got too is camera, which is like learning from the past and making memories. Let me go ahead. Hold on one sec. What cards? Let me see. Yeah, he's okay. It looks like he might come around and start opening up. Is that the problem? Like he hasn't opened up? Because I feel like, he got the feeling alone card, but I feel like he's going to start opening up. And we got shine and simply love and rebuild. Wow. So it's like he's noticing what he's doing. Okay. It looks like he's noticing what's happening. Like before, he might have not realized he was self-sabotaging himself, but now he's realizing what's going on. I feel like he's just completely lost. Don't know what to do, don't know what to say. But it's going to come around to where he's going to start opening up. And I mean, the Shine and Simply Love card with the rebuilding of it right there, I think it's going to make a world of difference. I can try to get a timeline, but they don't always like to tell me. I'm going to try right now. Oh, okay. Well, within the next few months. So I really see. Oh, no problem, Patrick. Have a great day, hon. Really? There we go. Okay. So yeah, within the next couple of months, he's going to. Sorry about that, guys. Within the next, I definitely see this relationship rebuilding. It's just going to take a little time for him to. I think he's trying to find like the right words. Or right now, he's so lost. It feels like, he don't even know what's going on. If that makes sense. But once he figures it out, I believe he's going to come around. I hope that helped, hon. Yeah, I do. I feel like that chaos energy. I can try and see. Sometimes it just. And none of them. Now, interesting. Look for a sign came out, right? Look for a sign came up, which to me that tells me you're going to see him almost, you know how like you can tell what people are thinking by how their facial expressions are. it's almost like you're going to see a sign letting you know that it's right around the corner, if that makes sense. They're not telling me I mean, I could, let me see if I can do this. Probably not, but yeah, that's not, I don't feel that's right. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling like enough, like I don't feel like any of my cards that can tell you are going to answer anything for me. Yeah, see, the answers you need are coming. you know, I can't make that up, I just feel like, yeah, they're like, it'll get there. You're very welcome, home, and I hope I helped. I hope it helped a little, at least a little bit. All right, peace, love, and hope. You are next. right. Just a general? Okay. You are very welcome, hon. I hope it helped. All right. Well, that's the thing, Freaky, is the reason that is vague is like things can change. Things that can change, but with what's going on, it's almost like the cards are like, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen type thing. They like being like that. That's how my guides are. My guides are very much smart asses. I'm not going to lie. That's why, like I said, it looks like you're taking stock. Are you stocking up on the point? That's it. Peace, love, and hope has all the toilet paper. The cards told me. No problem, Jim. Oh, geez. I know. Everything's shutting down. That's crazy. We know who has all the toilet paper now. Peace, love, and hope has all the toilet paper. The cards said it. No, so we got, there you go, see? You got the Seven of Coins, which is taking stock in self-improvement. So it seems like you have a new lease on life. Something's setting you back, though. You have some joylessness there. Some heartbreak going on that has to do with self-reflection. So you might be like doing some shadow work if you haven't already, and just dealing with that pain of the, memories and stuff. With everything, oh, beautiful though. Oh, beautiful. With everything going on though, you feeling a little bit of overwhelmed with some stuff. And you feel like you're in over your head. But then after all this situation going on, the high priestess comes in, which is internal wisdom. The answers will come to you, okay? The answers will come to you, and you got the Star card. The brightest card, not the brightest card because that's the sun, but everybody wants the star card. That's all about cosmic blessings, your wish coming true. So open up your intuitions, know which projects to go for, which it'll come to you. You'll know what projects to go for and which ones to stay away from right now. Not just, throwing them away. Just put them on the back burner for right now, if that makes sense. It's all about that portion. You know what I mean? Having that portion. Still keeping your foot in the door, but only letting the important things slide through, if that makes sense. Oh, and right after that, you got the World. How beautiful. How beautiful. I would say, yeah, just watch out for the, don't get overwhelmed. Don't get over your head. And kind of divide the things up into little pieces. Yes, exactly, Freaky Geek. So like slice them up and put them, things on the back burner. But I mean, you're going in the right, you're golden. You're going right in the right direction. No worries there. You are going in the right direction. With the star card and the World. That's awesome. That is awesome. I absolutely love that reading. I want that reading. That was beautiful. So I wouldn't have no worries, hon. You're overwhelmed right now, but I think once you separate things and just even make a list of priorities, you know what I mean? I mean, something stupid as a little list, putting them in priorities and saying, okay, this one I can hold off a little bit. This one I can't. I saw, oops. You are very welcome, hon. I destroyed you know what? I'd never destroyed a kettle, but remember back in the day, like in the 90s, when it was cool to have everything matching. That's so funny, peace, love, and hope. That is so funny. See? The cards know, I'm telling you. The burner covers, I've destroyed a million of those. But it used to suck because I used to have them matching with my pictures on my, I was so proud of my kitchen. Everything matched, the tea kettles, the burner covers, my plates, my cups, everything matched. I loved it because my kitchen was, you wouldn't think it's right, but it went together beautifully. Was like pink, yellow, and black, and I loved it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Peace, love, and hope. That's the Freaky Geek. That's the only time anything ever matched in my household. My kids were young; they didn't mess with things then. Since I've had, since they've gotten older, nothing matches anymore. It's like here, whatever you can grab out of the cupboard, there you go. All right, Lisa, you around, honey? Yeah, exactly. You're doing it, peace, love, and hope. You are doing it. Okay, Taylor, I'm going to do your reading now. If Logan can communicate something to you. Logan might be upset that you're it's almost like Logan wants you to penny pinch a little bit more. But the beautiful thing is I got revolutionary spirit, which is personal growth. Like Logan wants to explore more, okay? Wants to explore more because he's bored. He's bored right now. That's what I feel like. He's really bored and he wants to explore more. Especially in personal growth. Almost like, I want to say like you're spoiling him, and he's like, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. All right, Freaky Geek. You have a great day, hon. Thanks for coming in and hanging. You do get a wish fulfillment, though. Or he does. You got the star card, which is all about wish fulfillment. You also got the Six of Wands, which is the victor. So these things that are coming, it's almost like you're going to get it. You're going to get what he wants. What's really beautiful about this, even with this whole setting, he don't want you to be materialistic, if that makes sense. It's not the materials that he wants. He wants to growth. He wants to grow, have that personal growth. Like I said, because he's a little bit bored. But with the star card and the Six of Wands coming up, to me, that's you're going to get that. You know what I mean? Like you're going to see the little signs and you're going to get that. And Six of Wands is victory and the star is wish fulfillment. But you also do, I see you counting blessings. Or he's counting the blessings. Like you want to, like you get it. That type of feeling is what I get. You get it. Which is in between, you're right close to 10 of Cups, which is harmony. I don't know if you can see that. So everything coming together. I really feel like, yeah, being creative and getting through, I know he's communicate. Wow, I can't talk. Communicative. Okay. But through creativeness, you'll understand what he wants. Hopefully that makes sense for you, hon. It doesn't tell me what he want. Well, I mean, besides the personal growth, he's bored. He's bored with it all. He's bored with it all. And it has nothing to do with like materialistic things. He's just bored with it all. But I see it like coming out of that boredom. You know what I mean? Like you're making things new. So it's going to be fun and exciting and everything. And I think that's why the Empress is coming up with the creative, spark, basically. She's the mother of creativity. So I think through all that, that's where the Star card and the Ten of Cups with the harmony and everything like comes into play, because he's excited you're getting it, and you're excited that you're getting it and fulfilling that, if that makes sense. I hope that helped you, hon. And yeah, I hope that made sense. Let me know, will you? Leave me a comment. I know you're not here right now, but leave me a comment. And because I would love to hear how he's doing. Okay. Shanob, are you still here, hon? You guys are awesome. You really are. I can't thank you enough for being here. I hope I didn't miss anybody's message. Okay, it looks like I am going to end this. I thank you, everybody, for being here. I can't thank you enough. You guys are awesome and amazing. Thank you for the lemons and the ice creams and the follows and everything. I appreciate it so much. You guys mean the world to me. You really do. I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out to the end. A little late today. I got to go straight to bed. Get ready for work. It's my Monday, so I'm dragging as it is. Definitely going to be drinking a Monster tonight. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, Rainbow, for being here. I appreciate it so much. You guys are just amazing. You really are. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for What If Wednesday. I'm not sure. There's going to be a specific thing tomorrow. I think I'm going to delve into flying cryptids. We'll see. They could change. You know how my mind works. But I've been thinking about flying cryptids. There's been a lot of spottings of them lately, and I think we're going to talk a little bit about them. So we will see. Like I said, it could change. You never know. I might spot something tonight and be like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. So, all right, guys. Take care. Have a great St. Patty's Day. Drink as much green beer as you can. Drink one for me, will you? Please. I don't drink beer, so I need somebody to drink a green beer for me. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Love you guys. Take care.